Guys, hair in my mouth. Right, we're gonna do some 140. Got a new house. I moved house, guys, so back with the videos. Synthesis versus like production hat. So your synth hat versus your production hat. Left brain, right brain, that sort of stuff. And why we're not gonna cross over in the same session. We're gonna go samples only. I've got this new sample pack for you. It's all the serums that I've ever dragged out, updated, because if you've took the last one, it were like months ago. There's a new one now. Pack will be below, and it's all the serum noises that I've been making. Probably a few hundred noises, so we're going to use them, and instead of like using our brains to glue the synth together like sine wave, FM, distortion, filter, right, we're going to use kind of the similar techniques to glue the track together. Okay, so let's see what we can do. Start with some hats. I'm going to go re-pitch mode because I want to preserve full quality. And what I'm going to do is make it quite simple. Like this. Get a rim in there. Try this rim clap. And then we're going to glue it together. So, I know I'm putting my hand there a lot, but it's because the mic. I'm going to get another mic sorted because these mics a bit shit. See, everybody with these mics, all the YouTubers use them, but they're actually pretty shit. That's not going to help me get a brand deal with Rode, but yeah, bit shit. Right, so get the gate, put it on the hats. And instantly, now you can hear that clap coming through. Now I've put the floor down. And let's hear really what it's doing. Put the release up. Now a short release will just make the hat stuck out of the way just for the clap. But you might want to blend it in. Create a bit of rhythm. And like I said, this video is all about gluing stuff together because you got your producer hat on. One sec. Right, so hat snare now. I'm going to work on gluing this together so it sounds like one thing. So first of all, let's try a bit of this stereo imagery. We'll cut it up like that. So we're going to go like this. Actually, we can use a bit of the exciter on that as well. Okay, that's cool. Next one, we're going to do reverb. And the cool trick is to just, this is the shortest reverb ever, and I'm just getting the mids, so I'm cutting out the top end, cutting out the bottom end. And it's just to glue it together. Another one, saturator. Right, and then just to be fancy, we're going to try some thermal multi-band saturation. So I'll switch on this one, press band split, and it's all about sort of distorting the mids. Now remember, when you distort the sub, you destroy it. When you distort the high end too much, you also pretty much destroy it. The mid energy needs weight to it, it needs distortions, saturations, etc. So you can work that into your groups. You could even do it on your master channel, your drum channel, etc. So watch if I switch on this one. Just sort of glues it quite nicely in the mids. Let's add one more reverb, just for like, take out the low. Alright, cool. Kick. Try the hijinks kick, and I'm gonna get this to the group now. So press that one, external, find your kick, press flip. Try like that. So it's purposely dipping out the hat and snare for a bit of movement. Glue that together now. And now we're gonna do like the same process to glue the all together. You don't have to do this, but I'm just doing it today. Because like, if you notice your favourite tracks, they're glued together well. Now if we look at this one, I've kind of destroyed that kick. So what I can do is, like that, split it, turn the mix down, or even turn this to sharpen it up now. Kick, low end, like low mids, it normally wants sharpening and tightening. So I'm going tighter with that. That tightens it, okay? That way we'll give it more like flow and stuff, which is good for higher end, I reckon. But this side, we want to tighten. And just reduce the mix. We'll have a bit of it going on. Now this middle section, we're just colouring it, we don't want it too distorted. Now this end one, reduce mix. So it's nice and crisp and clear, okay? Try the reverb technique again. Mid energy. Right, now try transient shape, of course. You want it tight and like, you want to allow the bass to cut, not the bass to cut through, but you want to allow the bass to be heard. You can just tidy it up like that. Next step is the clipper. And I'm aiming for -4 dB. That's kind of cool. Now I could stick the limiter on there as well, but I'll leave it for now. Nice, now I'm going to make this loop more interesting by building some variations. Let's have a listen. Yo. Delete the kick. Little hip hop trick. So it's element of surprise. That's a hip hop trick, but it's also like a dubby thing. Is the element of surprise, which, because this is minimal bass music, we're gonna rely on the element of surprise. So let's just move some kicks here, and we could even do. Remember, we're resampling and everything, so let's turn this one slower. So it's gonna half time it. Wrong way. Let's have a listen now. Cool. Right, I'm gonna look, instead of getting serum out now like I normally would, this video is literally about production, not synths. So type SRM. If you've not got this one, you can download this one, link below, completely free. And it's just all. Also, if you've been using Serum the way I do, where you pull the audio from that button, it will collect them for you. If you didn't know, type SRM and then click all in the library, and you might have loads of sounds as well. A lot of subs. Plus there's a lot of drums and hits that I've made on Serum. Now they do need a bit of saturation and everything, but don't worry, because that's kind of the whole point. When you group it and apply saturation, you need to learn you like saturation, distortion, etc. and really work with the harmonics it produces, okay, by gluing it together, okay. Right, so SRM. Now I've got some percussions. I feel like just adding them. Be like a bit of ear candy. Loads of shakers and stuff. Loads of old tutorials about shakers and stuff as well if you need to have a look. Ready? Cool. It's still on. 1, 2. Right, guys. Next step is sub bass and harmonic distortion and stuff, like abusing the sub bass but preserving the sub. And kind of want to think of it like I've got the drums. It's kind of like a cage, and I'm gonna present you the sub now. But obviously I need to find a sub and stuff. So SRM. Let's look for a nice sub. Oof, some nice rims. Right, sub. Like I say, link below. Free samples. Sub. Okay, we'll work with this just for have a go of it. I'm gonna cut the front off. I want 2 subs to work with. Cool, so we've created a little pattern. We've got a really sub. and then a not so subby sub, but we're going to take this to an A B now, so A and B. A B. And then I'm going to do a little energy pocket. And you know that I don't like beats mode. Cool, so basically for this bit here, I'm gonna just get some distortion on there. Not that one. For now, we'll just try it. And then this bit here, let's go like this. Go like this. You need like a raster, so just type raster. And you might have a raster. Just for example. Delay. Try 6. But then maybe it needs pitch. Oops. Saturate it. Alright, let's listen. Cool, now we don't need to repeat. We can like do an A, B, A, C kind of thing. Try thermal this time. Try the volcano. Okay, so let me glue it together.